Right, so today we're gonna make ceviche, and we're not really doing it the real way. The real way is to use raw fish, raw shrimp, that kind of thing, but it's too much of a hassle here to find raw shrimp and anyway, you can either use raw seafood or cooked seafood, and you just have the same flavor. Because raw seafood, the lime juice that you're using cooks the seafood, so there's no worry about raw seafood contamination or anything. One of the most memorable times that I had ceviche was in Progreso on the Yucatan Peninsula. It was kind of the off season because it was the rainy season, so it comes and rains every afternoon heavily, and so it's not really conducive to beach going, but it's this beach town that's kind of a locals beach town on the Gulf or in the Caribbean technically. Anyway, and I was with our friends, Jose and Anita Gamboa, and they took us to a beachside restaurant, and we were trying to decide where to eat, and finally we decided there were these picnic tables or beach tables set up on the beach with umbrellas and stuff. And so here you are eating seafood on the beach, your feet in the sand, you kick your shoes off. It's really relaxing, and we were pretty much the only people there, like I said, because it was the off season. So it was a lot of fun, and it's so refreshing on a hot day. Ceviche, it's just perfect for a hot summer day. So I'm gonna start with some small shrimp, and large seafood works, but small is just fine because eventually you're gonna want to scoop it onto chips or something. So I use the cheaper small shrimp in there. This is about a ½ pound. And ceviche is something that you can change to your liking. I like to use some tomato in mine, and basically the main ingredients are seafood, lime juice, and cilantro. Although if you really hate cilantro, you can leave it out. I also like to use avocados. Oh, and onion. Onion is pretty much absolutely necessary. So in ceviche, you don't really want everything really super chunky. You want it pretty fine. At least I do. It's a preference, I guess. Diced onion. I like a lot of onion in mine. This was about ½ of a large onion, but you can use less. Beautiful. All right. It's almost always a crapshoot with avocados. You never know what you're gonna get. So they're not so expensive. It's a great time of year to be buying avocados. Well, I think they're in season. They're cheap at the store and they're all over the place. They're in season somewhere. Okay, next up is the cilantro. All right. It's got a nice amount of cilantro there. You wanna So this is the most important part, aside from the seafood, is the lime juice. Yeah, I'd say that's nice. Here, let's add the salt. And finishing touch, add salt quite a bit. 'Cause I like my salty food. No, it just needs it. It's like salsa. That's really what ceviche is. It's a salsa. It's a seafood salsa. Seafood salad.